friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly. Word pride gets a mention. And it
So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Højbjerg gets over and intercepts. Mendes wins the duel this time. Kvaratskhelia looking for a decent ball in. Delivered with swing. Tries to get it clear. O'Reilly. Højbjerg. That is lovely. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nuno Mendes. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Driven forward. Marquinhos makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in, surely! Højbjerg, very nicely done. Doué, aim forwards. And it's Højbjerg. João Neves cuts it out. O'Reilly looking for a run-up. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Marseille have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vitinha. Gomez does really well to win the ball there. Nicely intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
A well
played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rooney sends that a long way. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Doué. Dembele. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Greenwood, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Højbjerg. He is just caressing the ball. Højbjerg with the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. That'll be a throw. Greenwood plays it in. And it's Gomez. Kvaratskhelia moved on forwards. Doué. Out towards the flank. That's tidy. João Neves puts a cross in. Fabian Ruiz. And his chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thinks one through. And it's Gomez. Now it's Aubameyang. Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Dembele. Aubameyang. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Long ball looking to counter. Now that's well seen too. Doué. João Neves. That's very neat. Now it's Neves. Nuno Mendes. Aubameyang. Chance here to counter. And he welcomes it in. Aubameyang. And he's onside. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's out for a goal kick. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang laid out to the left flank. Played into the middle. That's a throw. Swings it across.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
João Neves. Hakimi. Vitinha. Short changes him with that pass. Kvaratskhelia. And they've been given a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. it's Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Vitinha. Can he deliver? Nuno Mendes. Aguirre with the clearance. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia! That's got him rattled. Doué forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, well timed. And he thumps it clear. Vitinha done delicately. Emerson, that's a sharp pass. Up towards the front line. Aguirre is there and he can get that clear. Greenwood caresses it through. Corner given. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Greenwood. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's a nice ball. Caught offside that time.
Paris Saint-Germain, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wide.
It's the bay! O'Reilly. Gomez. Marseille are already ahead. The perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
That has been cut short. Højbjerg. Marseille leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Emerson shifted upfield. Kvaratskhelia. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Greenwood. Gomez. Tacho gets it away. Hakimi. Proves too strong. Højbjerg. Greenwood looking to get on the end of this. Calmly anticipates. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gomez. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Vitinha. Doué. And he's there to clear it. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. through here. Succumbs to the pressure. Kvaratskhelia, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz looks across and plays it in. He's there to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hakimi, gently done. O'Reilly has created one goal already. And here's Gomez. Oh, that's neat. O'Reilly plays it short. Pavard. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Vitinha gets rid without sophistication. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well timed, excellent interception. Kvaratskhelia. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well cleared. Charging forward. How about that? Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Marseille are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a throw. João Neves. Hakimi forwards and with intent. And it's gone back to the keeper. Has a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Tacho, nicely aimed pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. João Neves. Played out to the right. And it's Mendes. And here's the chance to counter. Greenwood. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Greenwood have it back and can go again. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Great chance! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great defending, strong and determined. Aguirre blocks it at the expense of a corner. Vitinha moves short. Aimed in towards the centre. Danger averted for now. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Højbjerg gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mendes played into space. This interception, his positioning was spot on. There will be a throw-in. Gomez. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's a good ball. Kvaratskhelia, now he's got space here. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. O'Reilly. Gomez. Greenwood. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, great chance! Gets it away. Play for a throw. Vitinha is onto it in a flash. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Nice physical challenge. Aguirre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fabian Ruiz spread out to the left. Pavard shifted upfield. Tacho gets across to intercept that. Mendes, early ball out from the back. O'Reilly. Now it's Aubameyang. It's a nicely shaped ball. Tacho played up towards the front line. Aguirre moved on forwards. Oh, this looks sharp. Aguirre cuts out the pass. Højbjerg. O'Reilly. Aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kvaratskhelia tries to dink it through. Pavard, good-looking ball. Tacho. That's been drilled forward. And it's Doué. Marquinhos, he's gone direct here. Pavard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia. And they've got a throw. Does really well to win the ball there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the keeper has it. Aubameyang, now he's off and running. Tacho wins the duel this time. Marquinhos. Out to the left it goes. Now this could be a... Dembele hits it! Vitinha.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Doué. They get a throw in. And it's Ruiz. And here's Doué. Over to the left. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. João Neves. Marquinhos. João Neves. That's an imaginative pass. reception. His positioning was spot on.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Ruiz. Oh, that is... Can he finish? It's a loose ball. And here's Doué. Vitinha. Lovely feet. Nuno Mendes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Cleared away. It's a throw-in. And here's Kvaratskhelia. That's good play. Vitinha. Defending of the desperate Varane. He's having a shot! It's in!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Marquinhos. Doué. João Neves. Moved on forwards. He's gone for goal!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Pavard, he's fizzed it forward. Greenwood. Oh, a delicate chip through. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Doué's cross. Pavard with the clearance. Kvaratskhelia. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Doué gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Mendes. Calmly anticipates. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. João Neves, and that's aimed into the middle. Gomez. Marquinhos cuts it out, and it's Vitinha. Aguirre, gently done. And that's been won straight back. O'Reilly. Højbjerg goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Paris Saint-Germain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And the pass is intercepted. Aguirre, quality ball. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aubameyang looks to get on the end of this. Forward it goes. Oh, well measured. Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Kvaratskhelia is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kvaratskhelia played out to the left flank. Tries a deft little ball. João Neves looking to run onto it.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the
Just the goalkeeper to beat, and he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's Mendes. And here's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Hakimi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's played forward. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. João Neves, forwards and with intent. And here's Dembele. Doué. Great challenge, time to perfection. And he's there to clear it. It's Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia, Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nuno Mendes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goal kick. Emerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos with the clearance. Marseille have got it back and they'll have it on the go. Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. Can he latch on to this? Doué. Deftly away. And it's Neves. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Proves too strong. Now it's Aubameyang. That's a cute ball. Tacho tries to clear. Oh, sweet feet. Nuno Mendes. Pinned towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Højbjerg. Aubameyang. That's the keeper's ball. Aguirre makes the interception. Clearly not happy with that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. O'Reilly. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Kvaratskhelia. Greenwood looking to add to his goal. It's an inviting looking ball that. Yeah, that's well seen too. Hakimi. Doué. João Neves. Mendes. That's a delicate pass. Referee's given a throw. Goes down, but nothing given. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. João Neves. And it's Aubameyang. João Neves. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Great defending, strong and determined. A chance to play it in. And here's Højbjerg. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And he cuts out the supply. Now who's going to be first to this? Fabian Ruiz. It's run loose here. Aubameyang. Oh, this looks sharp. Nuno Mendes. Tacho shifted upfield. Pavard, long ball upfield. Searching pass he's played there. Got a throw in. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. João Neves. João Neves, forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. João Neves. And it's Doué. Mendes, aim forwards. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, can he get onto this? Marquinhos wins the duel this time. João Neves. And claimed it back swiftly. Vitinha. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Looking here to chip it through. Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And it's Dembele. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, there was an element of promise since Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Really well taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Aubameyang demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Marseille go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Kvaratskhelia. Doué. Lobbed in behind. And he's there to clear it. That has been knocked clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha, he has found the way through. Aguirre gets it away. O'Reilly gently done. Moved on forwards. Greenwood. Vitinha. Marquinhos. And it's Doué. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gomez. Højbjerg. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's found a way past. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vitinha. Thinks one through. Decent chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's been drilled forward, and he's straight offside. Gently done. Now it's Aubameyang. Nuno Mendes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pavard. Aim forwards. Tacho getting this one clear. O'Reilly shifted upfield. And it's Højbjerg. Højbjerg done delicately. He's had a shot! Mendes clears it away. Hakimi, nicely aimed pass. João Neves. And it's played forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Emerson forwards and with intent. And they've got rid. Marseille have reclaimed it. Fabian Ruiz. Dembele. Doué. It's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Dembele. There are a few waiting for it. Well read, nice interception. And back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. O'Reilly. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, it's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. And it's Ruiz. And here's Doué. Nuno Mendes. And here's Doué. And that has been clubbed away. João Neves. And here's Doué. Here's a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Aubameyang in acres of space out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. O'Reilly with the short one. Cross goes in there. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, could carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Marseille are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Aubameyang. Pacho. Dembele. Now it's Doué. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. João Neves. And it's Doué. Greenwood. Driven forward. Fabian Ruiz. Greenwood. Oh, super find. And it's made its way to him. Gomez. Time to deliver. Emerson. O'Reilly. And here's Højbjerg. Hangs in across. It is a corner. They've played it short. Great defending, strong and determined.
Fabian Ruiz.
And he cuts out the supply. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Dembele.
Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's the shot! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection.
Dembele simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And that's a throw. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Højbjerg. Brilliantly cut out. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Oh, a delicate chip through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, he's played it long. Kvaratskhelia played with finesse. And it's Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz.
Vitinha has been caught there, it's a foul.
Fantastic save by Rooney!
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Aubameyang. Doué with the clearance. Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Pavard. O'Reilly.
Højbjerg. O'Reilly shifted upfield.
And the finish! Hakimi.
Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi, aim forwards. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Knocks it out wide. João Neves. Emerson can get it clear. And here's Doué. Doué played out towards the right wing. Gomez forwards and with intent. Clipped into space. Face to face with the real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Out to the left it goes. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, such a clever touch. Ah, he's given it away. Greenwood. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! It's in! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Marseille take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
O'Reilly has given away a free kick. And it's Doué. Vitinha. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Calmly anticipates. Aubameyang, now he's off and running. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Showing good feet. And it's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Goes for the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
O'Reilly chips it through. Emerson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kvaratskhelia does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It's been knocked clear. Emerson. Pavard. Aubameyang is onto it in a flash. Hakimi cuts it out. Hakimi gently done. Dembele. Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that's well done, really robust. Tacho cuts out the pass. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Vitinha. Emerson, lofted upfield. Greenwood. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang, oh, good spread. Gomez. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Vitinha. Now who's going to be first to this? Greenwood moved on forwards. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Vitinha. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's been won straight back. João Neves. And it's Vitinha. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? And here's Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gomez concedes a free kick for that. Cleared away. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nuno Mendes out to the right. Played back in. It's come to nothing. That's going to be a goal kick. It's gone for a throw-in. Vitinha. Nice control. Fabian Ruiz. Played out wide. Goes for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. We expected better, and so did he. Aguirre is there, and he can get that clear. Vicious ball here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Aguirre gets across to intercept that. Gomez. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Vitinha. Clears it away. Pavard up towards the front line. João Neves gets over and intercepts. And that could set him on his way. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Yeah, he's fouled him there. O'Reilly. Greenwood. Quick ball upfield. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ball by the goalkeeper. João Neves. 60 minutes played. Lee Kang-in played over towards the opposite flank. Nuno Mendes. And here's Ruiz.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That was just lacking in accuracy. Fabian Ruiz spread out to the left. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, they could be caught out here. Emerson gets good distance on it. And it's Vitinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. O'Reilly. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Gomez. Gomez goes forward. Marquinhos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Long ball looking to counter. And that pass has been well intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Mendes shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Great ball if he can get there. O'Reilly has it back and can go again. That's an excellent interception. O'Reilly made out towards the right wing. Gomez, delicate ball and it needs to be. O'Reilly. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. And here's Aubameyang. Højbjerg. Now then, the ball's come loose. Højbjerg puts them all in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Lee Kang-in. Mendes aim forwards. Pavard getting this one clear. O'Reilly. He's going to be disappointed with that. Højbjerg, probing pass. And he's there to clear it. Oh, there's a probing ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Defending of the desperate variety. Pavard. Works it out wide. And it's going to be another one. And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Marquinhos can get it clear. And here's Højbjerg. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dembele. Dembele. He's found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Dembele. Emerson tries to clear. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And the ball's come loose here. Ligue in! Emerson forwards and with intent. Greenwood. Hakimi makes the interception. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nicely intercepted. Pacho. That's really well manoeuvred. And that was very necessary. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's Mendes. Now it's Vitinha. Produces a cross. Now it's Aubameyang. Out to the left it goes. O'Reilly gently done. Gomez. Aim forwards. Marquinhos cuts it out. He's in plenty of space here. Marquinhos gets it away. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. Lovely bit of skill. Emerson. Marseille have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone direct. Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. that is a bit special. Marseille blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Nice looking ball. It'll be a throw-in. Fabian Ruiz. It's Mendes. João Neves. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Emerson getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Tacho wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. He welcomes it in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Kvaratskhelia. Lee Kang-in. Vitinha. There he goes, motoring forward. Lee Kang-in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's come loose. Gomez clears it away. Rooney, long ball by the goalkeeper. Hakimi shifted upfield. Aguirre can get it clear. Emerson forwards and with intent. To keep that out. Marseille have got it back and they'll have another go. Emerson shifted upfield. Over to the left. Højbjerg. That's really well cleared. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Greenwood laid out to the left flank. Vitinha aimed forwards. And it's Dembele. João Neves. Very nicely done. Shoots! It's in!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gomez, gently done. And it's played forward. Aguirre tries to clear. Lee Kang-in. João Neves. Oh, it's played into the area. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vitinha with the short one. João Neves tries a cross. Greenwood. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Really well manoeuvred. Kvaratskhelia. Emerson. Moved on forwards. Now it's Aubameyang. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Proves too strong. Fabian Ruiz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lee Kang-in. Vitinha. Vitinha with the cross. That has been knocked clear. No foul, says the referee. Foul. Free kick's been given. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Forward it goes. Kvaratskhelia looking to get on the end of this. A lot of space ahead of him. Cleared without complication. Lee Kang-in! Been slipped through. He's got away. Aubameyang was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's Højbjerg. That's a good run down the left. Takes a shot!
I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
tries a measured ball. Another throw-in. Emerson. And here's Gomez. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, shooting chance! Should have put that one away.
Greenwood clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Vitinha, showing good feet. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Fabian. Chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Højbjerg. And the shot's on here. It's pouring through the gears. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's had a crack. It's anyone's ball now. More pressure on the opposition goal. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Vitinha getting this one clear. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. Mendes forwards and with intent. Pavard shifted upfield. Gomez. That's a clever looking ball. Greenwood looking to run onto it.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
And it's Højbjerg. Nuno Mendes. Searching pass he's played there. Played out to the right. João Neves. In it comes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Aubameyang. O'Reilly. Højbjerg. Greenwood. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hakimi. Oh, this looks sharp. Greenwood. Højbjerg. Emerson. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been drilled forward. Gomez, gently done. And it's hoisted clear. Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, what a ball! And here's Lee Kang-in. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Emerson, and it's lofted through here. Ball's gone out of play. That's tidy. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's going to go a long way. O'Reilly. Højbjerg with the delivery. Emerson. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Good strong hand by the keeper. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And claimed it back swiftly. Quality ball. Marquinhos. Cuts out the pass. Emerson shifted upfield. Will play through for the wide man. From Vermaelen. Throw it. Here comes a shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! That is simply top drawer, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. You had to read the whole situation as it developed.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3. Here's Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia, and it's Ruiz. It's a threat. Lee Kang-in! O'Reilly. Højbjerg. O'Reilly. Højbjerg. Deflected behind for a corner kick. there, and he can get that clear. Pavard. Oh, that's neat. Lobbed in behind. Aguirre gets across to intercept that. O'Reilly. Emerson. Vermeeren. Vermeeren. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Back into the middle. And here's Vitinha. Vitinha puts them all in. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. That is lovely. The final 5 minutes. And here's Neves. Mendes looks to the other side. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Vermeeren gets a foot in here. Mendes wins the duel this time. Vitinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. He's cut it out. Fabian Ruiz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
O'Reilly played into space. It's gone out for a throw-in. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. O'Reilly, and he goes cross-field. Greenwood. Vermeeren has it out wide, and that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. O'Reilly has overhit that horribly. Kvaratskhelia. O'Reilly. Højbjerg. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Pavard. Played back to the goalkeeper. Højbjerg. And it's Højbjerg. And that is a little undercooked. João Neves. Lee Kang-in, moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Lee Kang-in. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that was very necessary. Lee Kang-in. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that is rather wayward. Greenwood might be dangerous. And Aubameyang! Hakimi forwards and with intent. O'Reilly. Højbjerg. Greenwood. It's a foul. The referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Waneri. Højbjerg.
Chance, surely!
Emerson. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Thinks one through. Hakimi. Marquinhos shifted upfield. And it's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in tries to thread one through. Lee Kang-in spread out to the left. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Vitinha. Succumbs to the pressure. Waneri. And it's Aubameyang. O'Reilly. Højbjerg. Tries a measured ball. Hakimi is there and he can get that clear. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Dembele. Now he's off and running. Aguirre. Aim forwards. Well, that's well seen too. Ping towards the front line. Waneri. Højbjerg. Well timed, excellent interception. Dembele. That has been cut short. Højbjerg. Has a look and plays it forward. Kvaratskhelia. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. Nuno Mendes. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Marseille really could have done without this. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
One back.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's been won straight back. Calmly anticipates. Fabian Ruiz. Played back in. O'Reilly. Vermeeren. Pavard. Driven forward. Aubameyang chasing after it. Vitinha. And it's Neves. And here's Neves. Chance! Now it's Aubameyang. Højbjerg. Vermeeren. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Dembele. He is just caressing the ball. The ball goes in. That has been knocked clear. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ligue in. Now here's the delivery. O'Reilly. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Højbjerg. Good ball, good take. Kvaratskhelia. Out to the right. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Moved on forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. That could spell trouble. Tacho, and the keeper's got it again. Tacho, nicely aimed pass. Aguirre, quality ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tacho. Fabian Ruiz. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Marseille are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. The end of the game. Reflections?
Marseille really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.